Good day, everyone. We will now delve in on understanding diversity. The diversity wheel was carried out by Marilyn Loden and Judy Rosner. They define diversity as that which differentiates one group of people from another along primary and secondary dimensions. Primary dimensions, according to them, are those which exert primary influences on one's identity, and secondary dimensions are those which are less visible, exert a more variable influence on personal identity, and add a more subtle richness to the primary dimensions of diversity. The four layers of diversity. Lee Gordon Swartz and Anita Rowe introduced the four layers of diversity model in their 2003 book. This model describes four layers of attributes that create diversity and through which we process information. So these are the four. We see that in the innermost core is the personality. Next is the internal dimensions, which are the age, gender, race, ethnicity. The third one is the external dimensions. And lastly, the organizational dimensions. In line with the four layers of diversity, our group conducted a survey to the English 2A, 2B, and 2C with these questions on the screen. As shown in the figure presented, 83.3% of respondents agreed on the perspectives of Garden Swartz and Rowe perspectives on changing the original language of core and secondary diversity dimensions to internal and external dimensions, and addendum of two additional concentric circles, the personality and the organizational dimensions because of its first inclusivity. Their perspective is seen as more inclusive as it acknowledges both inherent traits and social identities. Second, flexibility. Their framework offers more flexibility in understanding diversity as it allows for a broader range of factors to be considered. And number three, practical application. It provides a more comprehensive understanding of diversity dynamics and foster a more inclusive workplace culture. Meanwhile, the 16.7% left do not agree with their perspectives since they believe that Loden's diversity wheel had already provided a structured framework for understanding and addressing diversity. A Likert scale questionnaire was used to explore how often the students saw the extent of the ability and disability dimensions of diversity. From the data presented, it showed that 61.1% or 11 of the respondents answered often, which got the highest number of answers. 16.7% answered always and occasionally. 5.6% answered fair and 0% to not at all. We can conclude that the extent of ability and disability is increasingly being recognized as crucial dimensions of diversity in various contexts, including education, workplaces, and society in general. However, the extent to which they are acknowledged and integrated into diversity initiatives can vary significantly. In recent years, there had been a growing awareness of the importance of creating inclusive environments that accommodate individuals with different abilities and disabilities. Organizations should implement policies supporting individuals with disabilities, including providing accommodations, ensuring accessibility, and fostering a culture of respect and acceptance. While a progress has been made in recognizing ability and disability as dimensions of diversity, there's still work to be done to fully integrate them into diversity initiatives and create truly inclusive environments. As they say, we can live in peace and unity when we choose to understand and accept the extensive diversity in our society. That would be all. Thank you for listening.